Hey, Holy Cross staff, welcome to the inaugural edition of the Remote Learning Tech Time Tuesday, or better known as the RLTTT. Today, due to all the craziness of our new new situation, I thought I would introduce you to a potentially second option to give kids some math practice while online. This could be in addition to Study Island, just to kind of mix things up. That's more game based, so it might be a little fun reward activity while they're also getting some work in. So it's called Boddle, Boddle. You can see the website right here, bottleLearning.com. Completely free, full free access until April 30th because of COVID-19. So they've opened up the entire thing for free through April. It may get extended as well, but for now, you have full access through April. So again, it's a game-based online tool where you can set up lessons based on your standards you want them to focus on, and they kind of play games and answer questions. Looks a little childish. I'll show you the student side in a second, but the questions are geared toward the level you set it at. Like I set mine for fifth grade, Common Core standards, and the questions all come from there. So it may look a little childish, but I think the kids might enjoy something a little less stressful, a little more fun. It does cover grades 1 to 6. So you can get all the way down to 1+1, all the way up to sixth grade level math. So as you can see, I'm on their main page here. I'm going to kind of walk through logging in. Then I'm going to show you what my teacher side looks like. And then I will end with what a student sees for a little bit because I only have 15 minutes. It's screencast-o-matic, so I'm on a timer, which I don't see on my screen. So I'm going to talk fast because I don't know how much time I have left. So you obviously would click sign up for free. And you're going to, I'm not going to take the time to fill all this stuff in, but it's pretty basic: name, last name, email. If you use your HCLS Indy password or email, your Google education account, when you get to log in every other time, you can just click the login with Google button. If you choose a different email, it will not allow you to do that. So I would recommend using Google, your Google email, hclsindy.com. Password, confirm your password, state, school district. I just put Holy Cross Lutheran School for both district and school. Select your grade to teach, promo code, don't worry about that. Click that and click sign up. And then you will get to a screen that looks like this. This is what it will look like after you signed up for an account. And then you can click sign in with Google, choose your Google account, and it will take you to the teacher screen. So like I said, this was late last week. I created an account when I read an article about it, about Boddle, and so I went in and created a math fifth grade classroom, add a new class. Adding a class is pretty easy. Give it a name, the best button in the world right here. So if you already have them in Google Classroom, it will automatically import them all the way in. You choose, so basically give it a name. I didn't even write a description. Choose which grade level you want. So I chose grade 5. You would just choose questions based on your grade. Import from Google Classroom. It's going to ask you, it's going to say which one you want to, you got all the steps to go through. If you've never done this before, it's pretty cool. It will, if you give it permission, it will look at all of these are all my classrooms in Google. And you can ask you which one do you want to auto-populate, and you just choose it, click next, choose the curriculum for that class. I guess I'm not gonna make another one. So you can figure all that out. So you just choose it, choose next, choose the curriculum, and then you're in. And then your screen will look like, let me get back to where I was, will look like this. So at this point, you'll have all your classes listed on here, how many students, and no one's done anything yet because I've not shared this with my kids yet. I need to figure out how I'm going to incorporate it. And you can enter the classroom, and you can kind of see everything going on here. Classroom code, that is for if you're in class. The way to get a student to go, I will show you here in a second. But you can see all the students listed. I added myself as a student so I can play around. But all my students are here. I did do some playing around, so you can click on, if you go to view analytics, you can kind of see. So I've done 3 questions. I'm on level 5th grade, so these are all 5th grade. Tells you the answer, what they put, how long they spent on it, what timestamp. So you can kind of get an overview of everything they've done as they've done it for each student. So, oops, one too far back. So you're gonna, to get your students to join your class, you're going to have to email them or post in your classroom this information right here. Okay, so it does give each of them a username, which most people is their first name, last initial, but they will automatically put a number in if other people have it. Password will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you go to this website right here, play.bottleLearning.com, it'll ask them to type in their username, their password, and it will automatically put them in your class or into your program, so they'll be doing your questions. So they need to know this website, they need to know their username and their password down here. So however you can most easily get that to them, they will be in and ready to go. This says you can print, but we're obviously not going to see our students. But they do make one for each student, so I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to get it to them easily. That we'll figure out. But I will. My goal is to have this up and to them for maybe Friday's homework. Just a little change of pace on a Friday. So we can go from there. So then once they're in, you can just kind of assign whatever activity it's. And you can't be too specific like Study Island where you can pick actual indicators. This one you're basically just at 5th grade, so it's going to be a random mix of anything in 5th grade. So you never know what they'll actually get, but I said this is just a nice little have some fun, but learn some math while you're at it at the same time. So just a little something to change the pace up a little bit instead of just doing the same stuff over and over again. So I will definitely be having my kids use it for sure. So I don't think there's anything else at this point. Once you get in, you can play around and look at what activities you have. You'll start to show the skills mastered, and some gaps will start to appear as kids start using it. And you can dig deeper and find some information. So now let's switch over to what a student will see. I'm going to come up here because I logged in as me. And the first time that they log in, it's going to pop up on a screen like this. There's going to be some just tutorials on what to do. That's you're a bottle, and you're trying to fill your head, which is a jar, full of knowledge. So again, it talks kind of in a primary type level. So 6th grade kids might roll their eyes a little bit, but when they start seeing the questions are certainly going to challenge them. But it certainly is kind of geared toward. I'm going to turn the sound and music on so you can hear just how lovely sounding the music is. And so you can go in different places. So it's very interactive. But to start doing it, and it tells you in the tutorial. Start doing activities, press the play button. The music is very relaxing. So now it's going to pick up right where I left off. I had done those 3 problems. And so there's different activities. You have to get 3 in a row to play a game. So I'm looking for whoever completes the table below. 1 is 4. I'm going to go to 6. So as you see now, the next one, we multiply times with the values of y. Looks like times 3. kicks us off right now with baking things. It's going to be a different little activity. Basins and rules for making patterns can be formulated. So you can clearly see the gameplay looks a little childish, but questions are legit. Questions that'll make them work. Let's see what happens. Just cram the turkey in the microwave. So I got my 3 right. So now I click on the left, right ingredients in the correct order, going from the left to right to build a great burger for the customer. Okay. Oh, geez, I gotta hurry. What? Oh! So confused. No? What? I failed. Oh, sorted there. And cheese. And you're earning coins. Again. All the rest of the way. Catch up. Back to games. And if you choose a wrong answer, just click on one that's wrong. And it'll have you come back or show you that that one's wrong, but then it'll still have your 3 choices. It shows you which one you should have chosen. So, okay, I'm just going to pick one. So again, this is certainly not a assessment type game or anything even. You can go for a grade and just keep track of the answers they put. So you could grade it, or it could just be, spend 30 minutes playing this, or seeing 5 minutes. So there's different ways you could use this. Close out of that noise. Go back to. No, not there. There it is. So this is Boddle, Boddle. Go to boddlelearning.com, create an account, play around a little bit. If you think it fits, gives you another option. Great. If not, well, it's up to you. But I just think it might be a nice change of pace to have kids using this. Not every day, but once a week or a couple times a week. Who knows? But so there you go, boddlelearning.com. Enjoy playing around, have fun, and enjoy the rest of your week. Cheers.